and welcome. Welcome to Wednesday Live. It asked me to change my settings again. I'm a few seconds late, but oh my God, I look cross-eyed. How are you guys? Hi, Brooke. How are you? I can see you, but I don't think I can type. I am so excited about today. Why am I in the middle of the camera? Huh. I'll have to work on that next time. This week I worked on lighting, so you could actually see my face instead of just this voice talking to you. Okay, I am so excited to share with you some exciting news. I've been working so hard, and I'll share that with you in just a second. But first, I want to share with you what's been going on this week. Been keeping my weekly appointments with my UPW friends and family, and my little kitty is a little sick, so we're going to the vet. And let's see what else. Oh, I have maintained, since I started, lemon water in the morning, celery juice after that, mixed smoothie of fruits and vegetables up until dinner time, and then I have some sort of a salad. I've made things like homemade refried beans and rice, and so that makes a complete protein. I did get some chicken one day, and then in today's grocery haul I got chicken and beef. And it's really weird because I'm not really interested in it, but for the health implications for my body, from research I've done for me, I am adding some protein into my meals in the evening. So, but I'm so excited, and the best part is I have vlogged every single day for you. So what I wanted to do is create like a week behind, so I'm not constantly stressed, like if I didn't get it out to you by 3 o'clock that day, then I failed. You know what I mean? Like I needed to give myself a little bit of grace, a little bit of time, because life continues to happen, right? And hi, Rich. Oh my gosh, you're here. So good to see you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. So yeah, I vlogged that, and I'm gonna start posting. I'd like to say tomorrow, but tomorrow is the vet day with the kitty, so I don't know exactly. I need a little leeway, and I need to complete the rest of the project, this special project, which is the special announcement, in just a minute. But I have been making these wonderful smoothies. I mean, can you look at that? This one has blueberry and mango, banana, plantain, cucumber, celery, and cilantro. And my energy levels are fantastic. And it tastes so good. My energy level is fantastic anymore. And then in the evening I have my meals, but I wanted to show you this. Also snacking on blueberries. Look at the size of these blueberries. Is that just not incredible? You should get 2 of them, right? But they're delicious fresh, but they don't have fresh mangoes right now, so I had to get frozen, and that's okay, but I'll discuss that in the videos I'm going to be posting on the channel following a 30-day challenge. Since I've done 7 days, I'm going to keep at it and see if I can do 30. I think I can. Let's see. Should I just jump into it? What else am I forgetting? My mind has been in the computer. My nose has been in the computer for this last week, because Tony Robbins says when you want to do something, burn your bridges. That means burn your bridges, burn your boats. So that when you want to do something, you turn your should into a must. So for the last year or so, especially the last 6 months, I kept thinking in the back of my mind, like, you know, when I'm good enough, I'm going to create a webinar, and I'm going to teach people, blah, 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 and show people and help people, and I'm going to help women live their best lives when I'm good enough. And I can't tell you that the inner work I've done in the last 6 weeks has completely blown that apart. I think I mentioned this in the last one, my imposter syndrome, completely gone. So I burned my boats, and what that looks like is I announced and created the marketing and everything and said, I'm having a webinar. Now I got to do it. Now I got to create it and build it. But all the marketing is done. I kind of work backwards. Like maybe it's because I'm dyslexic. I don't know. But I know that it's going to be an awesome program. It's called From Trauma to Triumph. A 1-hour holistic approach to healing your body, mind, spirit complex. Yes, Reg, I know, I'm so excited. And it's 3 steps to your new life. So I'm incorporating my published ebook on Amazon. I'm incorporating that. So there's a clear outline, there's actionable steps. It's very simple. We're going to have fun. It's only an hour and it's free to you, completely free. It's just an hour, and we're going to do it this Sunday, October 15th, 2023. We're going to have 2 sessions because in my world, in my life, I have developed the best friendships from people all around the world. I have friends in the UK, in Europe, in the Netherlands, and I have friends in Australia. So what I wanted to do, Fiji, let's talk about some islands, but all around the world, I wanted to create an opportunity for everybody to have this knowledge and experience and have this fun with me. So I created 2 live events. I'm going to be there live, just like this, both times. And it's Sunday the 15th. The first session is 1 p.m. Eastern on Sunday the 15th, which is 12 noon Central, 10 a.m. Pacific, and 7 p.m. in the UK and 8 p.m. in France. And so you get the idea for Europe where your time zone lies there. And the second session on Sunday, October 15th is 9 p.m. EST, 8 p.m. CST, 6 p.m. PST, and AEST, which is for my friends in Australia. I think it's 12 noon. You may want to confirm. It's October. I don't think we're in the middle of a time change anymore, because wait till that happens and I won't know what day or time it is, but that's another story. But I am so excited about this. You can go from overwhelm to clarity, from the bondage of self to personal freedom. You can go from despair to delight. You can step out of the darkness and leap into the light. And it's time to ignite your inner spark now, because that's the truth of it. I mean, you could still sit and settle and be okay, copacetic, whatever. Hey, be happy. But if you're not happy and you want to change your life, your time is now. And I'm bringing you this information that will lay the foundation for a transformation where you can start living your best life. And I'm so excited. I am beyond excited and happy and thrilled for you. And we're going to have fun together. One thing that I want to do is make sure that it's fun and informative, and you'll just walk away feeling better, lighter, happier, and more determined to achieve that life that you know in the back of your mind you're meant to live. Like, I don't know about you, but and I have to say this, but 3 years ago I was practically bedridden in my room. It hurt to walk, it hurt to stand, it hurt to sit, and so my only respite was laying down. And I would go to work. If I wasn't at work, I was in bed, but I would go to work and I would be so overwhelmed. Now, let me speak of that overwhelm. Back up a few years, I had chemo, I had breast cancer, mastectomy, surgeries, post autoimmune syndrome that put me on prednisone for every other month practically, because my autoimmune was an inflammatory kind. Some people would call it maybe like a chronic fatigue syndrome, but I tested positive for like the lupus-like symptoms. And turns out those are all related, but that's another story and another video and another webinar. But for now, that's how I got to the point where I was practically bedridden. I just didn't feel sorry for myself, though at the time I did. Several life events happened, like I was my mom's caregiver for 7 years, her medical care director for 15 years. I held her as she crossed over. I quit drinking after 20 years and had to learn a new way to live. Um, I divorced my narcissistic ex-husband after 7 years. And let's see what else. Oh, the cancer, the chemo, new job, all that stuff. But there's some other things that I'll go to more in depth. You don't need to hear it here, but it's just like one whammy after the other. And I joke, but this is true. I started telling the universe, like, oh, can't get worse than this. And then all of a sudden the universe and life would say, oh yeah, watch me. Boom. And then another severe event would happen. And it left me dumbstruck, and it left me just dazed and confused. And then with the health complications, they had me on a dozen medications. I started with one post chemo. I mean, I didn't even like taking Advil, but then I took one, and then that led to other symptoms, which led to other medications, so by the time that I was bedridden, I was dazed and confused, and I was just like, my body, mind, spirit complex was slowly dying. I mean, I was hopeless. The reason why I share this with you is not to say, oh, look at me, oh, wah is me. That's not my point. My point is that I got through it. I can show you how to get through things too, because it's possible. And it is possible to be on the other side and be excited and be happy and find delight in things. And, it is possible. When I was in that state of overwhelm at work, I would just be daydreaming about, oh, I'm going to move to Costa Rica and I'm going to be happy. And, meanwhile, I couldn't even walk to my truck. So how was I going to do it? Right? How was I going to change my life? And then I was listening to a Dr. Aman. He has a video, a YouTube out, and I recommend you watch this. What he learned from 90,000 brain scans. And that one video changed my hope for my mind, because I did and do have a traumatic brain injury from several situations, but primarily chemo. I'm sure the YouTube gods won't like that, but that's my opinion. I'm standing to it, because I did technically lose 20 IQ points after chemo, and I didn't know the word for cabbage for a week, even though I could see it in my mind's eye. So I am on the other side of it now, and I've spent some time, like I've written 2 ebooks, they're published on Amazon. I have spent some time reflecting and going through the steps that I took to get here, to living in Cancun, Mexico, living my best life I could ever imagine. If you would have told me I'd been here 3 years ago, I would have been like, yeah. Of course, I would have been in the fetal position, but that's another story. Anyway, time for some fun. I just really hope, I'm going to post the link to the webinar down below. It goes directly to my, this is fun. This is an aside, okay? I joked with my dad earlier tonight. I'm like, Dad, sometimes I really impress myself. Because, me from 10 years ago, there was no confidence, no self-worth, nothing. So for me to get to that point is really, really awesome. But I have to tell you, I created my landing page on GetResponse. I created 2 Zoom meetings and linked them to the thank you page in the landing page. And then I went over to Zapier and I did all that with adding to my email list from registrants from the Zoom meeting. Oh, and I created all my visuals through Canva, my marketing. So I did that. I didn't hire it out. I did it. And now we're going to work on putting the webinar together, because I have everything outlined. I'm just going to put them up on slides and we'll go over them together on the Zoom. And I am so excited, and I'm looking forward to you being there. If you have any questions, let me know. Like I said, it's going to be a Zoom chat. Bring your coffee, bring your notebook, bring your tea, bring a pen. We'll be taking some notes. And yeah, I think I'll give you some handouts too if you want to print them, but I don't know how well that will work for you. Just let me know, maybe down in the comments. And yep, Zoom link, session 1, session 2, what else? I don't know. I am just so happy. I'm so excited. I want to send you tons of love. Thank you, Rach, for being here. Thank you, Brooke, for being here. Thank you, friends, for being here. Thank you for watching. If you're watching the replay, I love you. Sending you tons of love today and every day. I'll see you next week. Or I'll see you this Sunday. I'm hoping. Okay. Bye for now. Check the link in the description. Take you right there.